Joe in real life. Squat every day, 114. Today's 114. I did day 112 twice. I apologize for that. It's confusing. Yeah, I'm gonna do some old-timey strongman lifts today. I'm gonna do the Steinborn squat and the, I don't know what this one's called, the Sigmun Klein twist press, which is awesome. It's such an awesome lift. I am sore as shit. I did it yesterday. I'm gonna do it again today because it's more of a stretch than a lift, and it's crazy, and I can't wait to show you. That's it. No pseudo-philosophical rants today. I feel like I've had my fill of that. I keep running off at the mouth. We're just gonna do some work. I'm gonna do some squats and show you some goofball stuff. Maybe get you interested. Okay, stay tuned. So I was watching YouTube videos last night, and I found a YouTuber, I've seen his videos on and off. It's a really good channel, Natty Life. I'll try to tag him below, but I've been horrible at that. Anyway, he featured this guy, Sigmun Klein, and he did this twist move with a loaded twist move, which is really a stretch. And I was just fucking excited. It excited me like Christmas morning when you're a kid to see this. This is a Steinborn squat, not a Klein twist press. I don't know that that's what it's called. Steinborn squat, all you do is you start with a bar dead on the floor, you tip it up, you rock it on your shoulders, and you do a squat. And it's really hard. Like, the squat's easy. That's only 65 pounds. The squat's crazy easy. But getting into position feels life-threatening. So anyway, I'm watching this video and I was like, do it tomorrow. And I was laying in bed and like just thrilled by an idea of doing this weird thing. And so I got up and did it because I knew I wasn't going to sleep well if I didn't. Steinborn squat, the one you're seeing here, that's 95 pounds, very scary. I look like a newborn baby deer getting into position. This one I've been putting off for months. I've known about it. I'm doing 95 pounds here. I think Martin Lucius literally does this with 5 times, maybe 6 times what I did it with. It's just an awkward move and I'm scared of it. And so I haven't done it. But come to find out, I was scared of it for all the right reasons. This is 115, ridiculously lightweight to squat. For me, you know, I should preface with that. And this was terrifying. Like, I was afraid. And there's nothing to be afraid of. It's relatively easy. It's just, you have to like this move right here, going into this position. And like, yeah, so scary. So scary. You know, if you want to try it at home, like, the good news about these old-timey lifts is that your pride's not in it because nobody's doing these lifts. So you have no expectations, no one to compete with. I just mentioned Martin Lucius, but he's like a world champion, professional strongman athlete. Like, we're stopping there on Steinborn. That's ridiculous. There's no. That is really scary. And here I am just getting some squats. Hitting my minimum for the day. I'm not picking on you, Chris. Thank you for holding me accountable. This was just, honestly, I wanted to hit my minimum, but also I needed to get my mechanics back in order for the next lift. So this is just some basic squatting. You know, I think I have 135 here for 3. And I think I do 150 for 3 too. Just trying to teach my body how to move in a regular, ordinary, coordinated way again. You know, because that squat really threw my mechanics off, really made me janky. And yeah, I'm super pleased with the way 150's been moving. I don't have my handy dandy milk crate underneath me, and I don't feel any kind of way about that. I'm just glad that I kind of don't need it anymore, and I like it as a depth check. So I'm gonna watch this with you Yep, that's too deep. Like, I don't need to be going that deep. I don't know. That one's way too deep. But the other two were close. I'd like to have my chest up more. I'd like to be a little more upright. But I think I maybe just don't have the mechanics for that. And that's okay. Not gonna cry. 5 pounds. Seriously, if you're going to try this move, do it with no weight first. Seriously, even just, it's like a twisted toe touch. So I'm extending straight overhead, and with the opposing arm, I'm trying to touch the other foot, And you'll notice my body's way out of whack. It's not enough weight for me to write my mechanics correctly. And yeah, I'm sure that looks ridiculous. I'll show you from the side. The legs are straight. Feet are roughly hip distance, a little wider apart. But you use your own judgment on that. Like, there's no rules to this stuff. We're not going into competition. And yeah, like a straight leg twist, really a forward fold, with weight. So that was 5 pounds. I think I jump up to 15 next. Yep, 15. I decided to take it outside. The light's a little better, but I'm seeing already my camera's janky. Professional YouTuber over here, everybody. Doing great. Winning big. I'm going to be an influencer. So with 15 pounds, all right, so the hardest part, this is what it looks like. It looks like if you fuck up, you're going to drop that weight right on your head. And that seems like a really bad time, but you won't. I promise you, you won't. The hardest part of the lift is breaking your posture right in the beginning. Not bending your knees, pressing your sit bones back, and starting to fold. If you can get through that part, you can do the rest. And you'll see as the weight gets heavier, I use my hand on the wrong leg as kind of a brake to track myself. I'm doing this to track myself towards the ground, just like that, but also for stabilization, to make sure I have control of the weight. And if you don't have control of the weight, just dump it forward. It's not going to hit you. Like, you have plenty of room, I promise. And it's really, really fun. So you might have some mobility concerns doing this. Tomorrow I'm going to show, I think I've showed you before, but I'll show you the one arm overhead squat. And I do think that's a good primer for this movement. It's going to get you twisting your torso. 35. I was straight scared here, The 25 felt very uncomfortable. So I expected the 35 to be truly awful. But the 35 moved better than the 25. I'm doing other stuff in between these movements, so I'm pretty warm. I don't have a proper sweat going, but I'm warm. My body feels good. It's a cool day in Savannah, a cool morning. And yeah, these moved great. Yep. You're going to feel really awkward. You're going to feel your brain is going to be sending danger alarms off, Just remind yourself that your bailout's easy. Like, just dump it forward. Just keep your arms straight and dump it forward. So I jumped to 44. This was foolhardy. Another thing I want to warn you, whatever weight you think you can handle, do half that weight for half the number of reps. You're going to be sore after this like you wouldn't believe. You're literally loading a muscle group that you've probably never loaded before. So, like, I only did a few reps last night, and I feel this weird complex deep in my hip, running down the buttock. It's like ground beef in there, like crushed glass and ground beef all mixed up into the perfect chorizo. I was shocked that I got this. And the only reason I went for it is because I was confident in the bailout. So yeah, a little scary on the other side. And you'll notice how my mechanics are straightened out by the weight. Your body under load will do the cues for you. It will make the corrections. And I know that seems counterintuitive, but especially for you type A personalities. Anyway, that's... Wow, I screwed the end of that up pretty bad. Professional YouTuber here. Fucking master video editor. Anyway, this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today. And yeah, I know the old-timey strongman lifts are scary, but they're really fun. And I got no reason to lie to you about this. I promise you, the last 6 months of my training, which I've been doing those lifts really lazily, have been the best 6 months of my life. Training-wise. You know, not period. And I'd urge you to give them a shot. Just start light. It's like anything, though. You know, that's the advice when you start anything, especially anything athletically. Start light, man. Like, and listen to your body and trust it, you know? Allow the communication to go two ways. And also, don't be a coward. That's part of it, too. I know that's not a popular slogan, but, like, you know, have some courage. Try weird stuff. Anyway, love you guys. See you tomorrow.